Welcome back, welcome back. This is your boy, Classic Keys, coming to you with another Madden 2018 scheme that can beat all coverages. And I'm going to show you some audibles that'll beat certain coverages. Now, subscribe to me on YouTube as Classic Keys, K-E-Y-Z. Classic is spelled classic, K-E-Y-Z at the end. So it's Classic Keys. Subscribe to me on my Twitch. Well, follow me on my Twitch at Classic Keys if you want to see more screams or just live games that I'm gaming right now. So right now we just grinding our way to the top 100 with salary cap. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this scheme. I bring to you today the Trey Y Flex. It's been one of my favorite schemes I started since I have started this Madden. And I'm going to show you the flanker dig. I'm going to show you a couple other plays as well. That's very good, like the PA crossers. I'm not going to get into too much of the level sales today. I'm just going to bring you two plays, either the verticals, the flanker dig, the PA crossers, the inside zone, or the read option. So we're going to go ahead and get into this flanker dig. And a lot of people like to play. I see a lot of people playing mostly all coverages. We're going to go into a nickel normal. And we're going to go into a Tampa 2. And we're going to play against Seattle's defense. So sometimes I'm going to get sacked, sometimes I'm not. Alright, so the setup is like this. Played regular. And right now we're running against the cover 2. In the cover 2, the first thing I like to do is get some pressure to eye block the running back. Put circle on a drag. Put square on a slant. Now you can leave him on that good end route, which is pretty good, but I like to run it like this. It's going to kill the coverage very good. My first read is circle. If circle is covered, I look for X. If X is covered, I look for square. So any of these reads can easily get open, but I basically look for circle. If circle can get there, then cool. Basically circle was actually covered on that end. We want to attack the middle in cover 2 because the cover 2 that's actually the weakness in cover 2. So as you see here, we try to get the ball to Cook. I should have blocked the running back. One more time. Block the running back. Now if circle is covered, then you know X is going to get wide open. We possession catch that. Make sure you possession catch that because you're going to get your wide receiver or tight end killed, period, trying to run this route. So now we're looking for circle, 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 circle. We're just going to go ahead and bomb at the X. And Cook drops the ball, but you see him wide open. This murderly, brutally kills cover 2. You can also put Cobb on the streak. Whichever one you like could go. You can go ahead for a possession catch or something like that right there. He's wide open. So if you had a little bit of yardage and it was like 3 yards or 4 yards to go, you can go ahead and give yourself to the slant. Or you can go ahead and get yourself to the tight end right here, Cook. So that's basically what we're looking for in the cover 2. It's nothing else to really dive too much into. That's the read that you're definitely looking for is Cook. I'm sack right there, but you've seen multiple plays that he was open. So now let's go to a man-to-man. Really doesn't matter what man it is. We can go to a nickel man or dime man. Really doesn't matter. Alright, so same setup. You drag Nelson. Now 3 people are going to get open here. And it's the same 3 routes that I'm looking for. It's basically the tight end Bennett. It's Nelson and it's Adams. It don't have to be nothing fast or anything. You're going to see these guys get wide open. First, we're going to look at the drag. You see Jordy Nelson here. He takes the ball like to a first down. So you're basically going to see that from the rip. And I always look at either Nelson or Bennett. But here I'm going to show you the square route. It should get wide open. You rat catch that and keep it moving. And I showed you twice how I got open. So the slant gets wide open in that. If they're playing man-to-man, the same scheme works. Now, if they're usering, you basically want to go ahead and just pop. You basically want to go ahead and just pop Bennett. Bennett's not the fast. He's not fast at all. I thought he was Cook. I'm sorry. This is 2018 Madden, so Bennett's not fast guy at all. But if you go ahead and pop that, he'll be wide open and get the ball. What a knockdown and a pick. You want to just simply just throw it. As soon as he make that cut, that crease, go ahead and just throw that. The Seahawks defense is lit. But you got 3 guys open right here. You can't fail with this play. You cannot fail with this play. As you see, he's wide open. He's tacking it. He's tacking it. You got the drag. You got that. And here we go. So you see these players getting wide open right above the crease. So that's killing basically man-to-man. As I showed you cover 2, I'm going to also show you before we get into cover 4. Because I'm about to show you cover 4. So flanker dig, and we want to go to a cover 2 hard flat, and I'm going to show you what opens up on the hard flat for cover 2. This route with Cobb, as we set this up, they'll try to hard flat that side as that drag come in, so they'll might think about a hard flat. You'll still have these routes open, but this route right here with Randall Cobb gets wide open down the sidelines, and you should be able to at least take that for a lot of yards or maybe a touchdown. So here you go. Oh my God, Lane, you're not even there. Cut it. I just want to show you the hard flat. Lane actually like he wants to play. There it is. And that's why we want a possession catch that. These guys hit very good. But if it's a hard flat, you want to get up in there. See, it's up in the seam. As soon as he makes that move, you want to go ahead and get that out there. Randall Cobb is awful this year. Did he fall off or no? Or he did get injured last year, didn't he? Bam. There we go. So you can see that actually gets open in the hard flat, and the other routes still get open against the hard flat, so you don't even have to worry about that. Now we're gonna go back into the play. And we're going to go to a cover 4. Trey Y Flex. The play is flanker dig. And we're going to go into a cover 4. Cover 4, you can run it the same way. But this is what I like to do against cover 4. Sometimes you can put the halfback on the out route to get open. If you want to just sit there and block the running back, you can block the running back. That's another thing I should have said in the other previous ones. And you want to just set the same setup up. But this time, I want to put Cobb on a slant and put Adams in the out route. And the reason why is cover 4, out routes beat cover 4 daily, on a daily basis. So we want to go ahead. We're going to see that the slant, we want to see that the out route gets wide open, because it's the first thing I was talking about. The out route is going to get wide open against cover 4. So the reason how you see that is cover 4 is they're like 10 yards away from the defender. The cornerback is always 10 yards away. Cover 2, the cornerback is 5 yards apart. Man to man, they're up close. Now you can see when your guy is in a zone, if your guy is in a zone and he tried to cock back, you could tell when your guy is in the zone, because even if they're in the zone and try to play press, they won't be lined, the nickel corner won't even be lined up all the way onto him to know that it's man-to-man. So you know that it's cover 4. You can simply just sit here and you can just throw this out route all day and possession catch it to the sidelines. So any cover 4, it kills it. Now the other route is that the slant gets wide open in this. The slant gets wide open. You want to hurry up and hit it. Boom. Turn your way up the field. And go ahead. So this one play is beating all coverages no matter what. Even if we put this like this and he's still slanted, this one play is still it's killing cover 4 no matter what. And like I said, you can always out route this guy right here. If you out route your running back, you can actually get Bennett wide open, your tight end wide open. The out route actually brings down that linebacker, and that slant brings down the linebacker as well. So once you run it like this, and if anybody's not there, you basically got a free a free two-man cross route with the tight end and the wide receiver. So this is brutally baking cover for no matter what. Another thing I like to do on cover 4 is I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go into this PA crossers, and in PA crossers is really good. What I like to do is I like to motion Nelson. Nelson is going to be the main guy I'm going to look at. I'm going to motion Nelson, put Bennett on an in route. I'm going to put Adams on a slant. And this is the play. This is the setup. This is the setup I'm going to use. And when I snap the ball, I'm looking for Bennett over here on the out. I can't get him wide open. I got to sit here and block this running back. I'm looking for Bennett right here on this out. Hold on. Let's go to PA crossers. We're going to motion Nelson. We're going to put Bennett on the in route. And we're going to slant Adams. And this time we're going to block the running back. Sometimes you got to ID the mic. How to ID the mic? You hit L1. And you look at the target that you have to ID. So you see this little M moving. This is who you're going to ID the mic on. I'm going to go ahead and click this N. And I'm going ahead and slot, protect my people to the right. That way there, you see Montgomery, his icon of blocking is to the right. Hopefully we can get that covered. And the circle route was wide open from the rip. You can see it's getting open. I should have threw it a little earlier. I was so focused on telling people how to ID the mic. So we're going to go ahead and do it again. And this time we're going to make it a little faster because you got to set your adjustments way faster. So en route and a slant. And then we're going to block. And then we're going to ID the mic on this guy right here. I can't get him. Why we can't get him? Why we can't get him? There we go. Alright, so we ID the mic on him. Go ahead. You see the route. We want to throw the route towards the sideline as a basically, if you can see my controller, as a left corner. The right bottom side corner. That way there, if you can get it, you can get it there. Don't be scared to throw that ball. It's going to be open because you're going to get a guy who's trying to user or click on to user, and it's not going to, I'm trying to tell you, it's not going to be there. So we're going to do it one more time, as you can see it. I'm trying to ID this mic. Don't motion him back over again. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? He motions all the way over? Okay. Alright, as soon as he's motioning right there, you want to go ahead and snap this ball. Now, if he's not open, you can also hit the slant, but there you go again. But like I said, that's why I said he's going to be open. The route is so weird, they're not even going to get there to even cover it. Now, if a person try to click on, you got the square route that's going to get open under the coverage. And then you got the end route that's going on too. Even if you wanted to put the end route on the streak, you could. The streak will open up the X route if you wanted to put it right there. I'm gonna go ahead and ID this mic. So gay. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I just wanna hit him on the fly. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right there on the fly. Possession, catch it right there, and he gets a pick. But it's open. It's definitely gonna be there. So. Definitely in cover 4, I like to basically bring that and present that to you. Because in cover 4, that kills it. Now, bottom low, you want to hit square. So if the route is covered, square is going to be wide open. And look to the far at the end as well for cover 4. Now, cover 3, you could do basically the same setup. I don't want to spend too much time on the play too much. Flanker dig. And we want to go to a cover 3 this time. Sky press, I guess. And same setup. Block the running back, and you'll either have your drag, which is first option. If you need about 2 to 3 yards, 4 yards maybe, you'll still have your drag. You'll still have your slant. Now with the slant, you got to possession catch this ball and fall. That's if you're looking for 4 to 5 yards. You got to possession catch the ball because your guy, this time, the linebacker is not going to be too far set. He's going to notice. And the cover 3, that linebacker plays that position. So you got to, like, it's a tight squeeze. If you need that 3 to 4 or 5 yards, you can go ahead and throw that ball to the inside before that linebacker gets there. Now you want to hold X to possession catch, and he'll fall with the pass. You do not want that there. Also, you'll still see this guy X wide open because he's pulling that linebacker down. The linebacker has no more use to try to play further. So now we still have the setup. Block the running back. Throw it down. You don't want to throw it down. You're going to see Bennett still gets open in the coverage. You might want to possession catch that as well. Alright, here go Bennett. So Bennett still get open, and this play is money, man. If you're not using this play, you're tripping. Alright, you can leave the end route. You can leave the end route there, like I said, especially for cover 4. That end route right there with Adams, you can run it with 2 end routes and still get these plays open. But my favorite thing is it's more quicker. The end route takes a little time, the little setup or cut back. My favorite thing is to do that. Now, if you still wanted to do this out routes kill cover 3 as well. So if you still wanted to do the out route, you could put Cobb on a slant and still run the same formation, and then you still go ahead. You can still see the out route over there. If Lane didn't get that pick. You can still throw that out route. If you want to busy up Lane, you can still busy up Lane like this. You can run it like this maybe. Or put him on the slant this time. I'm trying to busy up Lane so he won't get that pick. There you go. And you can possession catch it, but he was falling out of bounds. So to busy up Lane, you want to either streak him, put him on a comeback, or anything like that. Now your run, the inside zoning is very, very, very good. I got a slow running back. This is T.Y. Montgomery. He's really not that fast. He's not like, but if you got a fast running back, this run kills zone. It kills man. I'm basically not going to get a touchdown. I'm not looking for a touchdown with this dude, but I'm definitely looking for yardage. You're damn near getting 4 to 5 yards of carry with this. Maybe more. The inside, you can see how the inside zone creases. It automatically puts you in that area to run the ball. So even if you're a bad runner, you can go ahead and slice it up. You got to read the coverages. You can also cut it back or whatever. But as you can see, I'm getting 4 to 5 yards with this run. The run is really, really, really good. Now, also what cover 3 is, and this is my play from last year. This is a money play. Now, you go to PA crosses. This is another thing about PA crosses is very, very good. You can either leave it like this and drag the wide you can leave it like this and hit him in the seam or like on the sideline for a possession catch, or you can drag your guy. You could drag him. The pressure is coming. I'm going to get a sack right here. Pressure's coming too much. You can either drag him or try to run like a play and then look for triangle. But I'm going to show you, last year my route was, it was a one play money touchdown. It's still good, but it's not going to be all the time one money play touchdown. But triangle gets wide open. As you can see him fall down, triangle gets wide open. I'm going to show you the replay. The reason is we're streaking this guy up. He's going to bite down for the drag because the drag gets wide open. As you can see him trying to cut for 2 of these guys. Your Y guy is going to get wide open right here in the seam. Last year, this was a money play to the touchdown. It can still go to the touchdown. Depends who you got fast out there. But the way the defense is, they react so fast this year. Once you throw that ball and the person catches it, you're going to be like this. Most times, you're going to want to possession catch this pass. I actually rat catched it to see if I can wiggle around a defender. I'm actually going to run it one more time. And we're basically about to wrap up the stream with the Trey Y Flex. The Trey Y Flex is very, 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 very good. It's most times in cover 3 is basically nobody covering this seam right here with the running back. So even if quick pressure was coming, you could do that with that guy, or you could put him in a down line and then you could pass block him for extra block. It doesn't matter. That's the one thing about this scheme. You can run it just like this, or you can block both of them. Try to get to the outside and see if triangle can get wide open. So he's basically covered. You can see triangle. See how I can't get it. It can't beat that seam no more. So you got to sit in a pocket when you're doing it. You got to sit in the pocket to get that play. But you can see it wide open, and you got to hit them as they when you read that linebacker cutting down, that's why it's so good to slant. That's why it's so good to slant, Bennett. When you read that linebacker cutting down, that's when you want to throw it right there. You want to throw it right there. When that linebacker is cutting down, one more time, I want to see him catch this ball. Oh, running on the other side. I really don't even want to run on the other side. But when you see the linebacker cutting down, I'm gonna drag this guy. I'm not even gonna put on the double slant. You can hit the underneath routes too. You can hit the underneath. Linebacker's gonna cut down. That's where you want to hit the ball. I'm getting sacked. This is Seahawks defense, so this is what you want to run. If you labbing, you want to lab the Seahawks defense. I need the best defense out there for me to lab. There it is. There it is. And I could have got to the touchdown, but there it is. One more time as I end it. Like I showed you before, the same setup. The same setup. When this line, this is who you want to read. And even if you're getting a guy who's trying to use it a middle linebacker, he can't read all these guys. You're gonna have people open, mad open. So you got your underneath route here. And if he don't go for that route, you got X for a possession catch route. And then you got your guy coming over here. I could have simply maybe tried to run this to a touchdown. I probably could have juked the safety right there and been gone or wiggled around. But I possession catch this pass to fall down. So it basically messed up anything. But this is, you don't get no better than this to kill all coverages with this play and with simply 2 plays. So this is your boy Classic Keys, man. If this get 10 or more likes, I'm not even going to go for 20. If this get 10 or more likes for YouTube, we definitely going to bring to you another new scheme. This kills all coverages. I'm definitely bringing out a defense today, later on tonight for my arsenal. So if you're on YouTube and subscribe to me on YouTube, you're definitely going to see the defense tonight as well. So if this get 20 or more likes, thank you. And please subscribe. Please follow me on Twitch. I'm your boy, and we out.